I think they're doing a good job on that.
When they have a new guy coming in and you're on the field longer, does that test your endurance, or how do you handle that when maybe they're a little fresher than you are just because they're bringing in more guys and you guys are staying out there?
Oh, that's a practice. That's a practice thing. You know, you handle that in practice. You know, that's building endurance. So you kind of just build your endurance up and you just be ready for it.
How do you feel like you guys' endurance is going into this game after nearly 100 plays last year against these guys?
I feel like, you know, we had a good bit of time off, so we've been doing a lot of training and running. So I feel like we're prepared.
What was it like the day that Jeremy came back from Tennessee, and what was your reaction to that?
I feel like everybody was excited for him. You know, everybody was ready to get back to work. It felt, you know what I'm saying, it felt regular. You know, everybody was at peace, so I feel like everybody was happy.
Yeah, are you just happy for him, I guess, from a career standpoint, and having gotten to know him?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, knowing his story, he started from the bottom, you know, and he worked his way up. So you got to be happy for a guy like that.
We've seen Deontay step up, having to kind of replace Judy in this game.
Deontay stepped up a lot. You know, he took on the leadership role in the secondary. You know, he's out there making calls with me, playing fast with me. So I feel like he's ready for this game.
What advice did you give him when he's kind of in this position where he does need to step up? This biggest game of the year for y'all, you know, and he's going to be a starter in this game.
I kind of just told him, you know, just to slow down, you know, slow the game down in his head, you know, look for little things that'll help him make his keys and make his reads, so it'll be easier for him to, you know, make plays and do his job.
You look like an emotional player on the field. How do you describe the way you go about the game?
I just feel like I play the game with a lot of passion. You know, I take the game serious, more serious than others. Like the way I prepare and the way I focus, like, is different from others. And I feel like that's what helps me, you know, be a leader out there on the field and like make calls and like, you know, just have respect from my teammates.
Is there a moment where you felt like that was most important this year, where your role was more important than maybe others?
I feel like my role was the same all year.
How do you prepare when you say you prepare different and focus different than other guys? What is that? What do you mean by that?
I just feel like, I don't know, like, I think about the game a lot, like, in my head, like, throughout the day. Like, even when a lot of people may leave practice and go off and do other things, like, the game's still running in my head. Like, I'm thinking the plays daily, so I don't know, like, I picture the game before it happens.
I mean, it's a lot we don't see in it, because, I mean, to get to that level, I mean, how much do you have to, you know, beyond just what you do on a practice field or the weight room or on game day? I mean, it's a 24/7, and if you really want to...
Yeah, it's really a 24/7 thing. You know, you kind of have to live, sleep, eat, breathe it. So, you know, you just gotta take it all in.
You ever have to rein it in a little bit and not let the emotion get too much of it?
Oh nah, you know, I learned to control that and use it on the field, you know, in my play. So.
Ronnie, when did you realize you had an effect on the other guys? Since hey, what I do and what I say affects other players.
Kind of, I would say, like, during camp this year, you know, during practices, a lot of times practices wouldn't be going so good or whatever, and like I say, or I go out there and make a play or hit somebody, and like it'll just have it, like, the whole practice amped up, and that's when I kind of realized, like, I had to be that guy to, you know, get everybody going.
Clemson uses a lot of guys on offense, subs in a lot.
Yes,
How much of a challenge is that for DB when they got fresh guys in there and you're having to look at different people and so forth?
It's definitely a challenge, you know, when you see a fresh guy coming in there and you just, you know, cover the route or something like that. But, you know, you just got to be ready for that and just know that going in the game. And you just got to fight it, you know, be ready for it.
Jeremy's dialed up a lot of blitzes this year from the defensive backs. What's that like for you to, when you do get called for a blitz and you feel extra pressure to try to get that sack so that the guys that are back there still defending?
Oh yeah, definitely. We cover a lot of DBs, so when we get a chance to blitz like a D lineman or a linebacker, we trying to get in there and get that sack before them guys. So it's a lot, but we like it.
What's Coach Pruitt been like since that whole ordeal? Since he took that Tennessee job?
He's been the same. He's had the same work ethic. He had the same enthusiasm. He's still all into this team until the season is over. So we just respect him for it, and we appreciate him.
You guys give him a little bit of a hard time, just maybe a friendly hard time?
Oh yeah, I joke with him a little bit, about going to Tennessee or whatever, but nothing major. I just said rocket top and all that, but just messing with him.
Ronnie, you're one of the juniors this year that has an opportunity ahead of them. You're going to be thinking about the NFL in 3 weeks. How are you handling that process right now? Understanding what you got to do on the field and what you got to do?
Well, you just said it. I'll be thinking about that in a few weeks. So right now, I'm thinking about Clemson.
Ronnie, how will you remember this series with Clemson? If this is the last time you face them in college, these 3 games, what will it? You have a lot of big games in your career, but what will this one mean? This series game with Clemson?
Well, it definitely means a lot. Every time we play these guys, it's a tough match game. It's physical. It's almost like a rivalry game. We've seen these guys 3 years in a row. Got 1 loss, 1 win. So it's really like this is a big game coming up, and it feels like a big rivalry game.
When you look at when you guys play over in Carolina, it looked like you were going to score. It just came out of nowhere to stop him at the goal line. When you saw him, was your mindset, I'm going to get there? I'm just curious on how you even approach that play, because it looked like it was going to be a walk-in touchdown for Carolina.
You're not going to score. I can't let him score. You're not going to score. Couldn't let him score.
I mean, was that when you look back on the play now, are you like, I can't believe I made that play, or did you expect him to?
I expected him to make that play. That's like a play you see in your head, that I talked about like before the game. That's something I seen in my head, so I kind of knew I was gonna make that play. He's definitely showed me he's a great route runner. He's a smart player, very instinctive, great hands. He can hurt you after the catch, definitely with his feet. So you just got to be aware of where he is and where he lines up. And, just kind of try to visualize what he's going to do, or know his game by where he lines up.
Surprised at all?
Not really a surprise. It was a surprise my freshman year, his freshman year, of course, but not really. He's been doing that. He's consistent. He's a very great player.
You talked about your passion. Tony's another guy in that secondary who plays with a lot of passion.
Right.
Fans love to see kind of some of what he does out there. But how would you describe what he brings to that defense, whether it's in that slot corner role when he's in there, dime or whatever?
I feel like Tony definitely brings like what you said, a lot of passion. He brings versatility, speed. He's big, physical, aggressive. So I feel like he brings a little versatility, in the run game. Definitely, he helps a lot. In the pass game, he can be helpful because you can move him around. So I feel like he just brings a different set of tools to the game.
I see you smile. I mean, is there an energy too that when he's on the field, there's something? Explain that.
Me and him just kind of like, we have a different energy. Like, we get each other going, like, especially in practice. Like, we try to keep each other hyped, keep the defense going, keep them lit, like they like to say. So we just try to keep each other, bounce off each other.
For you, how much is it that passion been kind of a balance, avoid some of the incidents at the USC game 2 years ago or whatever? Like how much is that kind of a battle within yourself to kind of keep focus, but also enjoy that passion, enjoy the energy a little bit?
It's not really a battle. I'm just out there having fun. With my brothers, like, that's all I'm seeing. Like, that's how I feel. So I mean, as long as I'm doing that, I feel like I'm gonna be okay.
Ronnie, how much have you watched the film from last year's game, especially that last series?
We watched a lot of film. You know, we watched that whole game. I probably watched that game over 50 times. Like, I don't even know. That week after we lost, I probably watched that game about 10 times.
Why? What were you looking to see?
Why we lost. You know, what happened. Just how it all unfolded, you know, the whole game. So you just try to learn from it, really, just going into this game.
How did you answer that question, why you lost?
I just feel like, you know, we, in the end, like, we just didn't have enough, you know, on either side. You know, I just feel like they, you know, we just didn't bring it, you know, and we just didn't have the right answer. But I feel like, you know, guys know, like, this year we have to finish, you know, start fast, finish strong, so we're ready for that.
When you watch film, you're Alabama, you know that you're better than the other guy. When you walk out on the field, you see it in pregame warm-ups. But do you feel that way about Clemson? Do you still feel, yeah, I think we're still better than they are?
You know, we definitely, we don't ever feel like that. You know, we respect our opponent. You know, we prepare the right way. You know, so I feel like guys, they may have confidence in the way that they play because of their preparation. So we definitely respect the other guys. You know, there's no, we're just better than this person. You know, we practice and prepare the right way.
Eddie said that Mack Wilson's one of those players you have to avoid because he hits so hard, but who hits harder, you or Matt?
I feel like I hit harder.
Oh yeah?
I feel like I hit harder.
Would he say the same?
He probably say he hit harder, but I feel like I hit harder.
Is this a revenge game or revenge? You said you watched the film a million times.
It's kind of both, you know. I mean, we definitely lost. You know, we get another shot at the team that ended our season. So I know. I mean, you just got to take that into consideration. But this is a different team, different game. So you just got to play this game.
Would this game kind of eliminate or at least the pain from that championship?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we lost last year. We definitely want to win this year. We don't want to lose 2 years in a row. So.
What was your vantage point of that touchdown, and what were your thoughts when Renfro caught the ball?
You talking about the pick play?
Yeah.
Well, I was hurt. I already knew what play was coming. I ain't gonna lie. I knew the play was coming. So as soon as the ball snapped, I just looked right over there, and I seen it, the pick or whatever, and Renfro caught the ball. So it just kind of hurt, you know, because we just knew it was coming, and like it happened like that, so it hurt for real. There's nothing we could do about it.
How has Renfro been able to get 2 touchdowns in the last 2 years against you guys? What makes him so tough?
Like I said, he does a great job running his routes. You know, he's a smart guy. You know, he has great hands. You know, he does a good job getting open and finding creases. So that's just what he did. Like, and we just had to do a better job stopping him from doing that this year.
Ronnie, when you watch the film of that game, do you get like anger, disappointment? What are your emotions when you look back and still watch that game?
I mean, all that comes into play. You know, anger, you know, disappointment, what you should have did, you know, things you could have changed. But that's just stuff you have to think about going into this year and just take that into consideration when you're getting prepared and in practice and making sure you're righting your wrongs.
How much does that game motivate you and you, especially on offensive teams?
It motivates us a lot, you know. We definitely, you know, working on finishing, you know, definitely because we couldn't finish on defense. So we're just trying to go harder in practice and working on finishing.
You mentioned how you're always thinking about the game. Do you think that Minkah is kind of cut from that same thread and does that same thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, Minkah is a guy, we kind of like to call him a robot because, you know, he's always like around the complex, you know, always watching film, you know, doing stuff like that, little things, you know, so we kind of like to call him a robot or whatever, but I feel like he's always focused on the game.
Coach Pruitt mentioned how when he was asked about if he's a hybrid player, but he said he's more of a complete player. Do you think that's true about him?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I feel like he's a complete defender. Like, you can move him around and put him in different positions. You can put him at corner, safety, nickel, dime, you know, anywhere, and he can play it. You know, so I feel like he's a true defender.
What's the biggest hit you think you had this year?
This year, probably
Carry on.
yeah,
Johnson
carry
and
on,
Iron Bowl.
carry on in the Iron Bowl.
I thought you killed him, dude. I was standing 10 feet away. Sound like a car wreck.
Is that figure the best one in your career, you think?
Nah, the best one probably the one from Chattanooga when I hit the dude and he sat in the Gatorade.
Ronnie, Luka said he hasn't watched any film of the game from last year. Is that true?
I don't know if that's true, but if he said it, I don't think he would lie.
Is that kind of like him just to focus, not to think about the past, I guess?
Yeah, he's probably just focused on this game, you know, this new match, you know, just trying to get a clear pass. So he's probably not lying.
When you're watching film on Renfro this year, does he look the same? Is there anything he does better this year than maybe you've seen him film from previous matchups?
I mean, one thing about him, he's very consistent, you know. He's been doing the same thing for a long time, you know. He's a very smart player, you know, great route runner, you know, great hands. So, I mean, he's just consistent in his game, and he produces every week.
What's the matchup going to be like him against Mika? It's kind of the match a lot of people are talking about, you know, kind of to watch it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the matchup. Him and Minka, you know, they're going to be matched up a little bit one-on-one, so we're just going to have to see how it plays out. You know, there's two great players. You know, Minka's a great player. He's a great receiver, so just going to have to see how it plays out.
Their offense corner said it's kind of going to be like a boxing fight. Each guy will probably land their punches, and it's just up to, I guess, whoever gets the last one. What do you think of just what it's going to be like to see those two guys going at each other?
You know, it's going to be great. You know, it's two great players going one-on-one, so just going to have to watch it and see.
Ronnie, can you share your relationship with the